Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Black Dove, Daily Devotion with Dove. You already know what time it is. Subscribe to the page, Black Dove. Follow me on Instagram, Black Dove Brand. That's all one word. To my subscribers, welcome back. If you're new, please hit subscribe. Once again, subscribe to the page. Um, Today, I want to talk about pouring into other people's cup, being a light to other people. Um, a lot of us walking around, we assume a lot of people, that we approach or people that approach us, um, sometimes we're confused about certain energy. And when I say that, you might be in line waiting for your coffee or at a restaurant, and then, you might observe a person who just has an attitude for no reason, you know, and a lot of times we want to match that energy. A lot of times we want to respond in a certain way, but it takes maturity and a certain type of tact to be able to kind of discern and kind of just read the room and read the situation and be like, you know what? How this person is approaching me has nothing to do with me. It's more so what they're going through at the moment. Sometimes we tend to forget. Um, we stay stuck within ourselves and we're not able to step outside of ourselves and place a different perspective. Step into their shoes, see what's going on in their lens. Sometimes it just takes uh, a little bit of just talking, a little bit of communication, and then more than likely everything will start to make sense. I have a story. One time I was in the airport, and as I was walking around, you know, I wasn't really paying attention. I think I was on the phone, and you know how you wait in line and check in. So I'm just walking. I'm walking. This dude, boom, he just had an attitude. He was like, bro, you can't cut me, this, that, and the third. I stepped back. At first, I really wanted to bark on him, but I stepped back and I looked. I was like, you know what? I said, hey, bro, I'm on the phone. I apologize. I didn't see you right there, but we're all going to the same place. But if you would like to go first, you can go first. It's really not that big of a deal. And I noticed once I responded the way I did, he wasn't really expecting that. And then he came back, apologized, like, bro, I didn't mean to yell at you, man. It's just been a long day. Um, I got a lot going on. I'm in a rush right now. I'm headed back in town, unfortunately, for circumstances that I'd rather not go. I think he was flying somewhere for a funeral. Um, and we just started talking, man. Lo and behold, we had a lot in common. Um, he was into music, he was into business, into real estate. I do real estate as well, and I was just like, oh wow, okay. And we ended up connecting. I got his number, he got mine, and and that was opportunity for business in the future. So, like I say, man, always be a light to somebody, man. I'm not saying go up to a stranger and be like, hey, what's going on, man? I do this, I do that. What you going on? What's going on with you? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is be patient, take your time, and try to see what's going on in a person's life. You just never know. You never know what a person's going through. And a lot of my videos and a lot of my messages is about personal awareness and awareness of others around you. So try to be a light in other people's lives, man. Always try to be a light. um you know Try to consider other people's feelings, and I'm not saying go out your way, but at the same time, there's a difference between being humble and being a floor mat. I'm not saying being a floor mat, but try to be more understanding. I feel like, especially in our community, in the African American community, we lack uh, the proper way to communicate with each other effectively without there being conflict, because we're so on the defense. And I want to say that's due to our trauma that most of us has gone through in our lives. We walk around very defensive. We walk around on the defense. We walk around just ready on go, just turn. And I think once we get to a place where we know how to communicate effectively and understand each other better, I think it'll be less and less of circumstances where it just turns out to like an altercation. And so, yeah, being a light is just more than just giving gifts. It's more than just giving somebody money. It's more of giving somebody, teaching somebody, giving them a path, giving them a way to approach life differently. You know, money is part of it. Gifts can be part of it. Helping somebody out is part of it, yes. But also, when you're doing that, pour into them. Teach them something. Give them knowledge that they've never seen before. Give them something out of life that, okay, I look at it differently. You know, it's an old saying, but it means so much. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. And that is the sole purpose of why we're here on earth. Yeah, we're here to, you know, be the best version of ourselves. Everybody's striving to be successful. Everybody wants to make the most money they can. But everything that we go through is not just for us to learn, it's also for others that's coming behind us. Because you never know your experiences that you go through when you sit down with somebody who's going through the same thing, who it may be, especially for somebody that's younger than you, and you see them going down the same path that you went, you can help them avoid mistakes that you made. So like I said, man, everything is not just for you. We're here for a purpose. We're here to pour into others. And like I said, once again, that's the main reason why I'm making these videos. I just talk. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert. I'm not really trying to be a life coach. I'm just sharing what I've experienced, what I've learned, the knowledge that I have, and I'm just passing it on. Because I don't know what the person that's watching this video, I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know what you're dealing with. But hopefully what I'm pouring into this video, what I'm saying, is helping you out. You know? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share today on this beautiful Saturday. It's sunny outside, man. We hitting 80 degrees out here in Atlanta. It's springtime, man. Everybody's outside, man. So enjoy your day. Have a good time. And once again, be the best version of yourself. I'm signing off. Daily Devotion with Dove. Omar Night. Let's get it.